And for the fall time, you want scents that are more warm, more deep, just more powerful. Like when I walk into the room, I want you to know that I'm a boss. I'm that girl. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Rikki Lee here, and for today's video, I'm so excited because I'm going to be sharing a really big secret with you guys. And that secret is my favorite fall fragrances for that girl, okay? I have a variety of different options for those of you who are balling on a budget and for those of you who are looking to splurge on yourself this holiday season. I have a really magnificent lineup of fragrances that I think all of you are going to love. I promise you, I don't miss. I get a lot of compliments on the way that I smell from the young, the old, the guys, the gals. I get compliments from a wide range of people. So for those of you that are looking for something a little bit different, looking for a new signature scent or fragrance, this is that video for you. And I wanted to give a special shout out to Dossier for partnering with me on today's video. I'm so excited to be sharing more fragrances with you all because I partnered with them earlier this year before school started. They have a great lineup of fragrances that are inspired by really high-end luxury perfumes, but the price point is far more affordable, and you know, it's giving black girl luxury but on a budget. So I'm so excited to be showing you guys some of my favorite luxury fragrances, but you can also purchase the inspired scents off of Dossier.com. And there are so many girls on TikTok that I see them doing their day in my life and they're using the Dossier products. So I'm going to start off with more of the luxury high-end fragrances that are just like my absolute favorites. I'm not going to go in any particular order of which one is my favorite, which one is not. I will rave about a couple because they are like to die for. But the first one I want to talk about today is Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. This fragrance is just, it's just everything. It's more of like an ambery, spicy fragrance. I am not by any means a fragrance guru. If you are looking for that type of content, I highly recommend Black Girls Smell Good on TikTok. She does immaculate scent reviews, and the way she just describes the fragrance just makes you feel like you're smelling it at a department store. And I'm just going to go over how it makes me feel, what it smells like, you know, all that good stuff. And a lot of these descriptions I got off of Line, so these words are not my own. I want to disclaim that because, again, I am not a fragrance guru. And more of spicy fragrances are my thing. And I don't know about y'all, but I always knew that my mom was going out or she was going to go do something because the entire house smelled good. Like I just knew my mom was about to go outside and shut it down when I smelled her perfume going through the house. And growing up, my mom always wore very sexy, amber, spicy type of fragrances. And I equate that to the type of strength and power that she exudes. So I myself really love a lot of spicy, more musky scents, and that's what I'm going to be talking about a lot. And for the fall time, you want scents that are more warm, more deep, just more powerful. Like when I walk into the room, I want you to know that I'm a boss. I'm that girl. So from the description that I got, Tobacco Vanille is a unisex fragrance. So the first spray, it smells very strong and it's hard to distinguish, but after a few minutes it becomes more warmer. It smells like vanilla and fresh tobacco, and that is something that I love about this. It's a very distinct and unusual smell. A lot of Tom Ford fragrances are a hit or miss for everyone. This one to me is just, oh, it just gives boss vibes. Like you're going out to a really nice gala, a dinner. You're doing something, girl. The second one is a little controversial in the fragrance community. Some people love it, some people hate it. But when it mixes with my body chemistry, I really love it. And I'm sure you've already guessed, it is Bitter Peach by Tom Ford. Now, as you can see, I myself am balling on a budget. You see, I don't have the full-size bottle. I'm a college student. I just get myself the nice little 0.34 milliliter version. It is pretty much a roller ball, but it's not a roller ball. It just sprays and it stays inside of this container. But Bitter Peach is more of a sweeter musky. It's very soft. It has like vanilla notes in it. It's very feminine and soft. This is something that is meant to mix with your body chemistry. Like it smells one way in the bottle, but it smells a different way on me. And this is like the scent that I like to wear to the club. I don't know why, but I've worn it to the club a couple times. Like homecoming, I wore this and I got compliments on the way that I smelled. So if you're looking for something a little bit more sweet, but it still has that musky undertone, it's giving power as well, but it's still soft and feminine, then this is the fragrance for you. Now, Replica has a very, very, very safe space in my heart. This fragrance, I literally swear by it. It smells so good. Tobacco vanilla is here, and then this is here. This is a very expensive fragrance, and this is exactly why I have the rollerball. This is my second one. The first one that I had, it shattered on my dorm floor and I was absolutely sick about it. But this smells like money. It smells like you are the owner. This is black power, okay? All wrapped up inside of a glass vial. This is Jazz Club. This is a unisex fragrance. I feel like there's a time and a place for sweet and fresh, and then there's a time and a place for sexy and musky. And this, honey, is when you going out where the money resides, okay? And this just smells so good. It's slightly masculine, but it smells of tobacco and rum, and it almost has like a vanilla scent in the back of it. Dossier has the same fragrance. It's out of stock right now, but once it's back in stock, you better run and get it. And that bottle is 1.7 fluid ounces. You can get 1.7 fluid ounces of the same fragrance, well, a similar inspired fragrance, inside of this bottle for the same price. The next fragrance that I have is my absolute all-time favorite fragrance. This is my signature scent. I wear this all the time, so if you've ever told me I smelled good, 9 times out of 10, this is what I had on. This is La Vie est Belle by Lancôme. When I tell you this is near and dear to my heart, I've been wearing it since I was 16 years old. Like I said, I grew up in a household where fragrance, your smell, appearance, like my mom just really instilled those types of things in me as a young lady. She just kind of taught me really young, like find your signature scent and that's what you can wear. But of course, broaden your horizons and try out other fragrances, because this is not the fragrance for everyday wear. Obviously, I can't wear this to run errands. I'm not going to be wearing this to work. It's far too sexy and it just calls way too much attention to me. So if I'm doing something that's far more simple, I'm not going to wear this. Just note that this has patchouli in it, and I'm talking about patchouli specifically because I feel like that is the perfect fall fragrance. Vanilla and patchouli are just like my top two. So if you love to smell like power, but it's a little sweet too, but it just smells so good. Like you just, I don't know, my friends, like they just know that I'm around because of this scent. Like I wear this so often. Every time I go out, this is pretty much what I have on. Either this, Bitter Peach, or Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla. If you don't get anything else from this video, run and get this. And Dossier also has this. It smells a little bit different. When I initial first glance smelled it, it smells a little bit different. It's not exactly the same. And that's the thing about inspired fragrances. They're inspired. They're not going to be exactly the same. Some of them, they hit the mark, and the others, they're off just a little bit. So the La Vie est Belle one does not smell exactly like this. If you want exactly this, I would recommend going to just go get like a rollerball version or something like that. But for the others, they are pretty much head on. And I know that because this is my favorite. This is my favorite perfume in the whole wide world. So go into the department store, go sniff it out, go get you a tester, girl. And it's going to change your life. I promise you. Like this has been my girl since before I was that girl. The next fragrance that I'm going to show you guys is another high-end luxury fragrance. I just equate this to like when my mom went to the jazz festival, and that's something that's native to the Cincinnati area, so I'm sorry if you're not familiar with something like that, but just equate this to something like your mother going to like Essence Fest, and she's going with all her girls, and they're like in their late 30s, early 40s. This is that. My mom used to wear Angel by Mugler all of the time growing up, and it was just like her signature scent. I feel like she wears a lot of different things, but this was it. Like I just remember vividly smelling this growing up. This is Angel Muse. So this one is a little bit different. There is more of like an ambery vanilla fragrance. At first mist, it's very bitter, but afterwards it gets more syrupy and fluffy, and mixed with my body chemistry, I absolutely love it. It smells like a 10 out of freaking 10. So if you're looking for something more syrupy, fluffy, ambery, and vanilla-ish, then this is the fragrance for you. Next fragrance is from Zara, and there's been a lot of rave around specifically Ebony Woods from Zara. I actually haven't had a chance to get my hands on it and smell that one. So by any chance, if anyone can send me some, you know, send it my way. But I actually stumbled upon this fragrance the last time I went there, and it is called Majestic Opulence. Now this is a really huge vial of perfume. It's glass as well, so you won't be able to necessarily travel with this, but it is a nice body mist. Now this one smells really good. It has that sweet vanilla kind of scent, but it's also really warm and woody. I personally love fragrances like this. It kind of reminds me of Wicked by Victoria's Secret, if any of you are familiar with that. So if you're looking for something on the cheaper side of things, I think this was like 20 bucks. If you're looking for something on a budget, make sure you check out Zara because they really have some great options. The next fragrance is actually another body mist. Now this is from Target. I posted this on my TikTok and it got all of the rave. There were so many girls in the comments like, now my favorite perfume is going to be out of stock. And I'm so sorry because it's probably really going to be out of stock now, but this smells really good. This is by Mixbar. I haven't really smelled too many of their other fragrances. As you can tell, I really have a thing for vanilla fragrances, and this is the Vanilla Bourbon Mixbar perfume, hair and body mist, and this smells so good. Like, every day I'm spraying this on my body and I'm just like out the door. It smells amazing. I've gotten so many compliments on it. It is a plastic bottle, so you can travel with something like this. They also have a fragrance pen. I haven't tried that out. I don't know what the concentration is like in it, but if you're looking for something more on the go, you can keep this in your car and refresh your fragrance, and it smells so good. This is literally $9. $9. $9, and it smells like heaven in a bottle. So if you're looking for something that's more of like a spicy vanilla but it's still sweet and innocent, then this is perfect for you. Those are all of the fragrances and like perfumes. I have one last scent that I think is amazing. My trick to smelling really good is layering fragrances on top of a really good and concentrated lotion. So the lotion that I like to use is the Restful Moon. It actually used to be called Comfort, and this is from Bath and Body Works. It has vanilla and patchouli inside of it. Perfect. I like to wear this year round, but specifically in the fall. This is aromatherapy, so it actually kind of like calms you down and provides comfort, as it used to say. But it smells so good, lasts all night. Lotions are, I feel like, more highly concentrated. It sits and seeps into the skin. So if you're looking for something to pair with any of these perfumes, this is perfect. This is like a bonus, but it's a room spray. This is my favorite. It is the Amber, Bergamot, and Patchouli spray from Target, and it smells so good. So these are all of my fall fragrances. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Make sure to use my coupon code at Dossier to get some of my favorite fragrances on a budget. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!